Marketmind. Fed doesn't see sufficient swallows for summertime. Take a look at the day beforehand in markets from Alan John. Fed policymakers surged out of the traps last night, telling markets not to get too excited through the cooler than expected inflation analyzing, but to little avail. The Nasdaq closed up 20% from its June low, the dollar tumbled after the information, and even Bitcoin, recall that, is returned above $24,000 and checking out a 2-month excessive. The Fed is some distance far away from affirming victory on inflation, mentioned Minneapolis Federal Reserve Bank President Neil Kashkari, notwithstanding noting the welcome information within the CPI report. Inflation turned into flat in July, month-on-month, after advancing 1.3% in June, although turned into nevertheless up 8.5% compared to a year in the past. Chicago Fed President Charles Evans joined in the refrain, saying inflation became still unacceptably high. Nonetheless, Asian shares saved the rally, going MSCI's broadest index of Asia-Pacific stocks out of doors. Japan became up 1.3% to a 6-week excessive, and European futures are also pointing to a better open. Whether Europe will end up within the same Goldilocks scenario as throughout the Pacific stays to be seen. British GDP information on Friday appears not likely to provide as effective a lead into next week's inflation facts, as last week's U.S. jobs information did for the U.S. numbers. Major European earnings on Thursday's timetable include a German accent, with Zurich Insurance, Deutsche Telekom (OTC), DTEGY, Siemens all due, accompanied by way of U.S.-listed Chinese tech large Baidu, Nasdaq, Baidu, later inside the day. U.S. inflation, a conflicting view. Key trends that might affect markets on Thursday: Europe earnings, Zurich Insurance, Deutsche Telekom, Siemens, ThyssenKrupp ETR, TKAG, U.S. earnings, Baidu.com, Cardinal Health NYSE, CAH, U.S. July PPI, U.S. 30-year bond auction, Mexico crucial financial institution financial policy announcement, Peru, Serbia, principal bank meetings, defense ministers, Ukraine, UK and Denmark host Ukraine donors conference, Copenhagen.